Now, how you feeling? You good? Vector, Seun Kuti.
Oh, okay. Thought somebody was on call.
No,
nice.
I'm talking to you. All right, so Afrobeat meets rap, and rap meets Afrobeat. What did you guys learn, like when you get in the studio together musically and doing this project together? Because I know you like energies.
So this project is also birthing a fusion sound called Afrobeat.
Afrobeat. Okay.
So it's putting rap on African beats, but intentionally because we're Africans and we can rap and we rap here, and our ancestry has rhymes and reason. So it should make sense to at least create music, yes, urban, yes, modern, yes, lyrical, but on sound base and beat counts that are native to us, even though hip hop. So the matter is a perfect blend. For example, shout out to Self.
Okay.
He produced No Peace.
Wow, what shall I say?
So that's him, but the way he blended the music with Fela's music to create a hip hop sound that Seun could just, run through like that, and it's calm, it's hip hop, it's African, it's native, it's real.
Yeah.
Yes, that's basically what the idea of Afrobeat is, and hopefully it creates a sound base for a lot of artists to find comfort in making rap music on African beats.
That's identity right there, like promoting our own sound, our own culture and vibe, not trying to get the old
more like
hip-hop,
doing your own evolution of it of some sort, because our culture is fine as is, but it's okay for us to. So King Kong is Atilogo and trap.
Yeah.
So it's okay for, if Afrobeats basically is Fuji style singing and the dance patterns, it makes sense for there to be more spin-offs that we can create. It's music. You should have fun doing that.
True. Word. Seun Kuti, what you have to say?
I told you one time, that the first person that I think actually did a rap verse was my dad.
Really?
In 74, 73.
Wow.
And authority stealing has bars in there. Authority people, them good they steal. Public country, make plenty money. Now in authority people they steal. Authority man not the pickpocket. Tapeti Kashim go they pick. Armed robber, he need gun. Authority man, he need pen. Authority man in charge of body. He no need gun, he need pen.
Wow.
They get power gun, don't get.
Wow. This is information. Just put us on real quick.
True. As in a country, you go say, okay.
Yeah.
In a rap, sir.
Yes. No, true. He was rapping because the what do you call it was true.
Yeah, so there's always been, I think, and even if you go even further back, as I said before, like only African people in America could have made hip hop music. Hip hop music and the art form of rap could not have come from somebody European, because it is not part of their
it's not in their DNA.
Cultural makeup, like the seeds, the germinating seed of that cultural personality. Because I was telling you, remember I said, even like back in the day, even before there was a beat behind it, when two powerful men met in Africa, they don't.
Yeah, there was chance and all.
They don't battle by fighting. If we wanted to show ourselves who was boss,
incantation and
it's
chance.
through poetry.
Yeah. And the poetry of knowledge is what you know.
What do you know about this life? You won't talk to me.
Who are you?
Compared to a meeting tomorrow, talk with.
So the last start, baby.
Sure.
And then when you are defeated, you are flawed.
You choked.
You choke, bro.
Let's go there.
But wait, so quick one. Why do we fear what we don't understand?
I don't know. That's just I think that is.
I think that's just a saying, to be honest.
Exactly. Something has been said over and over and over again, and everybody just tends believes in like mind over matter.
Yeah.
This Platonic thinking, and everybody just accept this European epistle.
Yeah, that's why they will say, about our ancestors are they are that because they don't even understand the story behind it.
Yeah, because people, how about mind with matter instead of over?
Mind and matter.
Or mind and You know. So there are different ways to look at the world. I don't think people really are afraid of what they don't understand, but they just feel like it is not worthy of understanding. Yeah. We live in a part of the world where understanding something that doesn't necessarily put food on your table is seen as, irrelevant. I don't think people fear, they just don't understand how to engage.
Yeah, they can have fear about other things, but there are two different things.
Okay.
There's fear and there's what you understand.
And also education in Africa, especially for my generation, has understanding comes with education.
True.
Learning is part of understanding, is a way of understanding, right? And the way we are taught in Africa, bruh, it makes us enemies of learning and anything that has to do with that intellectual expansion. The aggression of teachers in the class, the way they speak down to you, the names they call you.
True.
I was Fela's child again in class. Man. I used to report them to my daddy and they would come to school with like 3 boys and they would beat them very well. So they stopped. They stopped playing with me. Let me put it that way. Don't play with me.
Okay, so let's get back to music real quick. Music in Nigeria has always been about more than sound. It could be protest. Some people protested with their music, therapy and survival. Do you think Nigerian music today still carries that power? Or as the chase of it, like looking for that song that will be top charts, has it watered it down?
That's not in the charts.
The question is a bit scattered.
It's scattered, because. So do you think music in Lagos, Nigeria now, has it been watered down? Because before, people used to have like conscious, we had conscious artists singing about protest, singing like about therapy, and everything now is scattered. Everybody are chasing that banger song that will be top charts. So do you think it's going to change very soon, or what do you like? Is it more than just the sound?
So I feel like one of the reasons, the answer to this thing is actually radio.
How is your radio?
People get accustomed to what they hear over time.
So, for example,
you're a vessel of what they hear over time. So what you're asking me, it seems more like a question that you would answer. Like whether I think, because in the true artistic sense of it, music is happening. Myself, Seun, have an album now, a project that has Talib Kweli on it, that has Odumodu on it, that has Made Kuti on it, and Olusegun and his band, his Stallion band. So it's not just, all those things are happening, and I'm sure there are so many other brilliant artists and talented people happening as well. So the question is not really for the artists, because there are artists that produce the music that you say there's lack of.
Yeah, I always think like there's music for everybody. Also, like if you decide to make political conscious music, like Seun Kuti does,
all right,
like you must also understand the consequences that come with that. It has to be a well thought through conscious decision. This world is not a fairy tale.
No, it's not.
Nobody eats their cake and have it too.
True.
You can't be making songs against banks and they want the banks to be your friend.
Very right. True.
You can't say journalists are all liars and then expect them to be writing something nice about you. And
true.
It's war, don't worry. Seun Kuti is ready. He has drawn his own line. But Big Ben is not like that too.
All right, so if you guys could describe this EP in one sentence, what would it be?
Big Bird and the Viper.
Yeah, what would it be?
That's the sentence.
That's the sentence.
No. In one sentence.
In one sentence.
Fucking amazing. Like,
all right.
Pardon my French. Are we on the radio?
Yes, we're on radio.
Yes, we're not on YouTube.
It's effing amazing. They have to remove all these restrictions of words on the radio. Like,
no, but I think
human beings say this. Everybody get used to the world. Human beings say these words.
But I think it's a beautiful project. I think it's a wonderful project. I think, I don't know how people want to say something is a classic, because it's left to the people. I feel genuinely it's a dope one.
Okay.
Yeah. We made an 80-pound baby, heavy.
Heavy. All right, so someone said, school us, please, show. It's awesome listening to this legend. All right, just
nice one.
Yeah, what's
shout outs to you too.
All right, so if you could recommend one book for Nigerians right now, what would it be?
I could recommend one book for Nigerians.
Yeah, now open their head, because you guys are wide. Like when I heard you talk on the podcast, I was like, what do you read? What do you guys read? That's why I asked that question earlier. Like,
but what reading does is it illuminates some things that might confound you about life.
True.
But the core of what we really discuss, I don't think there's anything I talk about that most people don't see happening. To be honest, most of my analysis just comes from observation. Reading theories is because I participate politically in this country.
Okay. And
to participate politically, I need to understand the way things work. Probably
politically, at least.
No, probably more intricately, like to really know exactly that's what to know how things work.
All right.
To a certain extent, but to be honest, my observations come from observing. That's it.
From observing on a deep level.
No, on a honest level, I don't lie to myself. I respect myself enough not to be lying to myself.
Very serious.
In fact, I think apart from my wife, there's nobody else I lie to. And the lie I tell my wife is not even what you are thinking.
Okay. I said okay.
Trust me. I'm just telling you. Don't think, but she's the only person because she stress me too much. So when she says, "Have you cleaned the plate?" Yes, I've cleaned the plate. It's a lie. I've not cleaned anything. I hope you're not playing game. I'm not playing game. Yeah, right. So
all right, so
most of the things that I discuss just comes from observing this country honestly. I think if most people are honest with themselves, people agree because they recognize it. And if you recognize it, it's just because you know it.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
So Vector, if you could recommend a book for Nigerians,
what would that be said?
Yeah.
Pre-colonial Black Africa by Sheikh Anta Diop.
Can you imagine?
That's a good book too.
All right.
So in the sense, it's always good for you to go back into before the colonial invasion, try and find things about how we were and how we moved before then.
Like who are we before they
before they
remade us?
Know, it's just to know you can't
into
really
their own image.
True.
Who I mean, knowledge of self. So like that's a good book to read.
All right.
We'll leave it at that for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
People always ask me for book recommendations, but what I find out, and I stopped.
Because you're good at
then I stopped giving people book recommendations because I give you the book recommendation. Nobody has ever come back to say, "Yo,
I read
the book. This is it. We'll talk about it." But then what's the point? And also, MOP has an education and ideology wing, and they hold classes and book reviews every week that we make public. So people can engage if they are really interested.
Looking at the Nigerian educational system, do you think it prepares us to think critically and create solutions, or just recycle workers?
Is that for me?
It's for the two of you.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Do I think the educational system prepares
us to think critically and create solutions, or just recycle workers?
If I'm being honest, yes. You learn about critical thinking through education. Are you using it? A lot of people have learned stuff that actually can be very beneficial to them, especially with how to survive in the society as is today. But are you using it? Or you are just waiting to see somebody that will do their own and so you can copy that one? So of course there's so much more that can be better, but let's be honest, how many people are genuinely making that personal effort? With what they've had access to. She been that waiting we get access to now we use reach every day. What about that so far? Because I went to school in Lagos. I went to University of Lagos. I went to St. Gregory's College.
True.
Yeah. And I can converse with anybody in the world. Right? So there has to be some level of self-search and self-finding so that you can also know what you really want to do. So if you don't need to go to university, I need to go to music school, go. If you need to go and do wiring and you don't need to, just, you must know yourself. Like we said earlier, man, know thyself. So yes, I feel like if you use what you have information today, you can actually see things. Everything that Seun says, there's open sourced information is right there. It's right there. You can just Google it and see the dates that he has to go and memorize and be telling you over and over and over again. At some point, we have to take responsibility.
True.
And also globally, education in the world today is basically indoctrination into a system.
True.
The only thing wrong with our education is that it's fit for a purpose that is not fit for us. That's just the thing that's wrong with the education in general. But if you are really interested in running this charade that they call a country, this education is perfect. It is it's fit for purpose. It's just that the purpose is not fit for us.
True.
Laura can jar if you can, because nothing will jar you.
True.
Nobody will come and jar you.
All right. So why do Nigerians we consume and we're not even producing anything?
It's not Nigerians that are consuming and not producing now. Are you in charge of? Do you have license to produce anything?
No. Aside from that, Nigerians
the way
always
we
want
say
to
those
think.
questions. You see what I'm saying about you journalists. What you should be saying is that why are the people in charge of Nigeria not producing anything, thereby making the people consumers? That is the appropriate way to put it.
Okay.
When you say why are Nigerians not, you think everybody is everybody's responsibility to produce something. No,
but we should have thinkers now and doers.
Exactly.
Yes, we have thinkers. Yeah.
Let me even shoot you a bit, because there are also
please.
Nigerians that have even produced, but the situation of things has run so many companies down. So you can't even say why are Nigerians not doing. There are people doing every day, but what he's saying is affecting even that small that they're doing. So it's not even, you're not knowing anything. So don't
whatever they even produce is not enough. At the scale for their people to even engage enough.
They can't even survive the business to even scale up in the first
Even
instance.
cost of production is affecting everything, though.
You see, so you can't just throw that out there at your people like they are lazy people. No, people are working hard every day.
True.
The situation is just not enabling that.
But the people in charge of our resources and the entrepreneurs, the big CEOs of the big companies are not investing enough in the country in terms of that production capacity. These are not the kind of things you just will into existence. That's why all of them, bar none, I always say to everybody, if they didn't exist today, all these big names we all chant and fall over ourselves over, if none of them existed today, there's nothing Nigeria has today that we not still have.
True. Vector, you said something on your song, the one with Ladipo, Clowns, that so many millionaires but no role model.
That's Ladipo's verse, actually.
Yeah, but it's actually true, because everybody now, I can't even pinpoint and say, oh, this person is my role model now, because I feel like the elders of the land.
Because people are looking for role models that have money.
True. But now, people are valuing success to money.
The kind of stuff, because that's what they want. It's money that they want, not. And a role model shouldn't really exist in society, because role model are like celebrities, like they are the personification of the status quo. A role. Who does it? Who plays a role? Only an actor.
Has your role existed before?
So that's why they call you a role model. Because you don't
That's a
really.
tricky one.
Has your role, the role that somebody you want to use, you want to do, the man that you're the woman that you want to model your life
after,
has that person lived this your life before?
No.
So how can they role model you into yourself?
Yeah, what we need a mentorship program.
Yeah, mentorship program. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of our elders don't really have anything to pass on.
So it's not your fault that
no. I don't think they don't have anything to pass on. I think the youth are not ready to listen to the elders again.
Let me repeat to you. Let me repeat to you. No, I'm telling you, the elders that they want to listen to know them, and when they meet, like they just what all they want is hand over success, be paternalistic, be an errand boy enough until they promote you to a higher errand boy and a higher errand boy, until you're an errand boy to the level that you can have your own errand boys. And so it's not a matter of people not
producing.
Okay.
It's the people in charge that should, expand society in that way. Okay, for example, football in Nigeria can be a big thing.
Yeah.
With $1 billion in our football, it can be really huge.
Yeah. We had Principal Cup before.
That one is even amateur. I mean, in the professional league level. I mean, how come we don't have any of our superstars that we can watch the way the Brazilians will watch Neymar before they sell into Europe? How many boys from our league that are 16 that have played for Super Eagles? 17-year-olds breaking into the national team, and all these kind of stories we hear when we watch international football. We see our own young men, with Nigerian heritage, accomplishing these things all over the world. And football, as we all know, is $1 billion business. And it will employ loads of people. Loads of people. Millions of people will be employed.
Especially when you consider the amount of Africans in that $1 billion industry. Like the role they play.
But now, when they now come back after what have they given? Betting and gambling, and that's what they are all invested in. That doesn't employ, that diminishes, that transfers wealth from the poor to the rich. So that is the reason. So we are, instead of them to build sports, they sell gambling instead. So
quick money, sharp money.
It's not the people that want to consume. They are not given the opportunity to even produce anything.
All right, phone line buzzing. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Good evening. What's your name or where you calling from tonight? David, how you feeling tonight?
I'm okay, bro.
All right, I have Seun Kuti and Vector vibe on the studio tonight.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
All right.
We did. Bless.
How are you?
I did feel nice people.
And so we greet you.
All right.
Yeah,
do you have any questions for them?
I have a question for you, six.
For me? All right.
I thought you said you're not a fan of football or anything.
Yes, I don't watch football and I don't support football. I don't support any club.
Well, you don't try to talk about.
Voila, I define money, my brother.
Even though you guys have to go for Paracas.
All right. Thank you. All right. Lagos City, we on tonight. Rap City on Lift Off. You want to say something?
No, I was going to say that guy is really interested with your relationship with balls.
No. I think it was talking about football.
I mean,
so the cruises. I used to be a diehard Manchester United fan, but I just thought about I know they watch it again. I'm tired.
He reach.
So you understand?
My guy.
I don't like
Manchesterus Ultrafordus. He reach people see no watch.
So right now I'm just like protecting my health.
Let me you right now. Just watch wrestling. WWE. Just
this will make you now break your phone. You don't even put it again,
Just listen. Well understood. Say less.
Phone lines buzzing. Hello, good evening.
David calling back.
David.
Yeah, like six, no many tables, but you said I be Man U fan.
You said be Man U fan. My brother.
There you go face Goliath. Goliath, they your front, they console David. They don't want this one like this. You better go and be facing at 14th. And you are calling on them to be saying all these things. And you two are tolerating it. You didn't have
David, don't mind Amorim. We just need to give him 2 more seasons.
Yeah,
okay?
I now called you to give you support.
You have improved. You have improved from last season. Trust me. Amorim for life. Don't change him, please. At least until after the second leg with Arsenal.
Yes, please.
Just keep him there.
But show, I never get to be an Arsenal fan.
You are still on this show.
This guy, David, don't worry. Let me help you. Phone line buzzing. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the show tonight. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is DJ Aloy.
DJ Alo, how you feeling tonight?
A little tired, forget my money matter.
Alright. I'm not alone in the studio tonight.
Yeah, I know that I heard. I just tuned in like 10 seconds ago, and I heard the last caller talking about Manchester United.
Okay.
And I'm also a Man U fan.
Hey, I don't help in my times, my bro.
You know the funniest thing?
What's the funniest thing?
I just finished speaking to a friend of mine like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So when we finished our conversation, he ended the call. He might have to call me back. When he called back, I thought he had something important to say. The next thing he asked was, the whole animal you first play Champions League. I was like, I think he's the one. He was like, this tomorrow night, I was like, yeah, come up on my phone, daddy. But don't worry.
All right, thank you very much.
Why you will come back?
No, you know, it's all good.
They give ourselves hope.
Oh, they give ourselves hope. Guy, just to give them points.
Ìpàdé àwọn alábòsí.
Mo why?
Alábòsí, look at what you're doing on there. Just look at what you're doing on there.
They just have to support. I don't know.
How the mighty has fallen.
Alright, Lagos is getting involved tonight. Call in 0700 105 11051 or leave a message on WhatsApp 0909 916 4403. Quick one. What was it like working with Vic Mensa and Talib Kweli? Tell me about the recording.
Well, I've known both of them for a minute.
Oh wow!
If you check in Talib's catalog, we did this thing with him as well. I did a song on his last record with Casper. Oh, that is last name Young Vest.
Oh, Casper, Casper Young Vest.
Yeah, from South Africa.
Yeah.
We did a song called Nat Turner. Nat Turner, yeah.
Let me look for it real quick. Okay.
But I've done a lot with him and Madlib, who is his main producer. Most Def, they had the Black Star album with a lot of Fela samples from back in the day. So Talib has been a big Afrobeat fan. We've played a couple of shows together. Yeah. With Vic, this is the first thing we're actually working on together. Yeah.
All right.
So it was just this whole project was just a labor of love. Everybody on this project are people that we have really good personal relationships with. They are like brothers to us, and I mean my nephew is also who is literally.
You said that's your retirement plan.
Yeah, the boy is going to be very successful. So
because that's what you said.
I'm looking forward to living my life at ease. Yes, no more stress. When my daughter come, I say go and call your cousin. Stop disturbing me.
Depending on the size of the issue, call your uncle.
No, they don't need to call uncle. Which uncle? Just call your cousin. Go to Maddie's house.
Wow.
Don't disturb me. I'm in Bahamas. Maddie sent me here for a holiday.
Wow. So when is this project dropping?
On the 19th.
On the 19th.
Yeah. 3 jours, as they say in France. 3 days.
Okay.
Okojo meta.
Okay.
In fact, to be precise, it's 2 days, 2 hours, 8 minutes.
You have a thing for numbers.
No, I'm not that good with numbers. I was good in maths, but then I started smoking. So I started smoking, man. My photographic memory just disappeared. Before I didn't forget anything. Once you tell me something once in the class or I look at the formula one time, it's just in my brain, just imprint. Now, but when last did I find X? Most people think mathematics is about finding X. Doing algebras and equations and all that just exercises your brain on how to solve problems,
Vector, you said something about maths that is inbuilt.
The better you are at maths, the more you are at solving
as humans, we do it daily.
Yeah.
Like growing up as working as a kid is mathematics.
Yeah.
Please, do you mind explaining?
It's simple. Math is a subject because human beings have observed certain things and started to come up with, ideas around those certain things. So I feel like for you to be able, for example, to balance something, even if you're playing the flip game, right, there has to be some level of balance for it to take a certain position. And that can only be understood in mathematical induction, for example. Like how a baby lifts up, balances body weight with gravity, enough to learn how to walk and then master that posture. And in my head, all those things are mathematical calculations. But when you go to school, they'll teach you all these other sides, which is cool, but that is in a sense one part. And I would know this because you then study philosophy and realize that majority of the mathematicians were just thinkers. So they were philosophers also, a lot of them. So like Pythagoras and co, they had philosophical theories as well. So yes, math is genuinely not about numbers, it's about solutions. So if you run and you want jump gutter, if you know sabi calculate,
You go for
you don't know shito or you bruise shinto. So that's what I mean by that. Although yes, there are people who are gifted with, like Seun is one person that I've not seen him forget a name. And the moment he meets the person, once the person introduces himself,
if I know I'll meet you again, so if I know like okay, this person, me and you will meet again.
And hence why it's happened, because you've met those people around me and you've always remembered them.
Yeah, because if I know I'm not seeing you again, when you say your name like this, it doesn't even enter my ear. It just goes by the side of the ear. They'll be like, yeah, man, bless.
Okay. Let's shout out to Big Bird Kuti and let's shout out to Vector the Viper in the studio tonight.
Emphasis on bang.
Yeah, bro. It was bang different, bro.
No. See, if you know, you know. Whatever. I'm not explaining tonight.
And look, nothing has happened. The earth did not collapse. Mountains did not fall. The sea did not boil hot. Blood did not start dropping from the ceiling. Look at all of us. We're still here.
We're still here.
We didn't.
But you don't know.
We are not suddenly covered in boils and rash.
You don't know. It's not obesity.
Of course.
Send me the picture where you are covered with boils and rash.
For my buzzing. Hello, good evening.
Tick.
Good evening. I'm good.
You look like this is a big.
No worry. Sean my
Oh no, mio.
Which kind of question people always
I
ask
don't
you
know.
for
I
this
don't
show?
know.
What's going on? What show we on?
No, Rap City.
What happens on Rap
Wait,
City?
this rap.
What happens
This
in
Rap
Rap
City.
City?
Yeah, Rap City.
What kind of rap is this? Is it rap or?
No, it's rap.
Hello.
Oh, good. Ibrahim. All right, call back. Let me still happy, yeah. All right, so what kind of transformational knowledge or mindset shift do Nigerians need right now?
What type of mind shift do Nigerians
Need right now, yeah. Or transformational knowledge.
I think you just mentioned knowing yourself. There's so much to yourself that
true.
people don't know. I guess that's why you are because how else can you explain being a slave in thoughts? You don't know yourself. Like you and even in religious context, they say the truth will set you free, and the only truth you can validate is yourself. So let that set you free. For me, shall.
Wow. So do you believe Nigerians are actually ready for change?
Of course, everybody's ready for change.
Or are we still playing around the edges?
So you don't know what's going to happen.
You know, it's not Nigerians that are not ready for change. You know, the people of Nigeria really are hostages in the situation. You know, they don't have the resources nor the ability to organize properly. You know, the people that are not ready for change are the professionals of this country. They're going to run around, you know, and keep this wheel turning, regardless of how many of their brothers and sisters' lives and destinies and futures are being mortgaged for nothing, just to keep this wheel turning, you know, and everybody keeps running the race. You know, nothing can happen in Nigeria that will make them strike. If you even call for strike, they'll say you are stupid and you want to make them hungry. So it's the professionals of this country that are really not ready for change, you know. That's why the more doctors you pack out into the society, the sicker we get.
True.
The more teachers and professors you pack into the schools and this thing they build,
The more money you get, the poorer you get.
the more money they say Nigeria is making, the poorer the people are getting.
Become.
The more bank, the more the poverty. Name it. You know, the more journalists,
the more heartbreak.
the more journalists and social media,
Influencers.
social media and real media and more media, the more the lie.
Yeah, the less informed.
Yeah, the less informed you become. It's true. It's just because the professionals who are the ones that are supposed to shine the light, you know, don't want the light shone.
True.
Many people think, you know, like, yes, the politicians play their role, but they can't do everything by themselves. You know, yeah.
All right. So power in Nigeria feels generational. Fathers hand it to sons, and like that. How can youth really break that circle?
Break the circle of what?
Power being generational. Like the fathers give it to the sons, they take it like that.
You go and join something that you feel that stands for what you truly believe in. First of all, know yourself. Discover what you truly believe in. Open that eye from the self you've discovered. Look into the world. Find the people that reason along the lines and genuinely just go and join them. So,
whether they are youth or not,
just go and where you know
exactly
the good thing it can be done or must be done. Forget what the news or gist is saying. So, for example, I'll use Seun as an example because he has dedicated so much time to enlightenment. Nothing is perfect in the world, but he has dedicated time to enlightenment. If you want to know certain things, you need to start to follow. It's the same with music.
Yeah.
They complain about music, good music not being on air, but you don't even follow or put on notifications for the people that make. I'm saying they complain,
okay.
so it's a generalized concept right now, so it's a rhetoric. But there's somebody that is making the type of music that you think is the best one, but you won't follow. You're waiting for the person to appear on the charts, but you also know that chart is also, you know, manipulated in many senses. So you're not being real to yourself. So when you're real to yourself, you see things, you see bodies, you see people. You go and join them because you genuinely want better.
Fela is the only best musician in the world that they don't play in his country. You know, so when people try to even yab me that, you know, you don't play my music, I say, okay, it's not sweet. Fela's music in call, it's not sweet.
Then people already agree. People
who agree that Fela's own is sweet.
Because the internet,
but you don't play it.
You don't internet transfer people. You don't want to. Now let's try Fela and outside talk.
You don't even play it, like, you know. More has been done about Fela outside Nigeria than
in Nigeria.
But there's no corner I go that everybody don't love him. Where is the love? I'm not seeing it, but they love you.
So in respect to this, is when you talk about rap Afrobeat, why it's so beautiful for rap is that the audacity in Fela's lyrics. Lord, how many rappers? The hardest rappers have this similar energy of audacity. Only that their own are lyrical most times. In own is realistical. So it makes sense for us to ground, for example, our music fusion on something that is that real, you know, so that you follow no road, because too many people are deceiving everybody and you are seeing it yourself. So what will you do about it? There are people standing on the right path. Do you want to follow them? And they're also cool on the right path too, you know. But yeah, it's all in everybody's hands in the end, you know. I like them to be more.
No, they have convinced them that, you know, if you do the right thing, means you just live a life of abject poverty. And I keep telling young people that I mentor, like, it is a life, the best you can wish for if you live a revolutionary life is a comfortable life. If you think you want to have everything,
they want to have everything.
But you can't use everything.
You can't use everything. True.
You know, but you know what the crazy thing about this is? Like, nothing is everything.
Yes.
Mathematically, nothing
can be everything.
Nothing is everything.
There's not one thing that can even be everything, because there are so many other things.
So mathematically, everything is
infinite.
Nothing. If nothing is equal to everything,
then everything is equal to nothing.
Wow.
There are so many angles to this conversation. Bro.
True.
No, but it's just like the way nobody is everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and if you want to please everybody, you end up doing what? You please nobody. You know, if nobody is everybody, then everybody is nobody. Because if everybody did it, nobody did it.
Nobody did it.
If you say,
Everybody, now what everybody do without
nobody don't do
I think you said that one of the
nobody
songs.
Yeah.
you know. So that's just the thing, you know, the everything mindset. Like I want to have everything, and also they tell you as a kid you can be anything you want. Nick,
You can't be everything.
you can
You can be what you want.
You can be anything. Me, I don't want my child to be anything she wants to be. I'm watching now in case she wants to be a serial killer, so I can stop that nonsense right there.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be anything. You know, you should be the best thing that you can be.
I guess the parents too that raise that mentality or the reality. Let me say, parents, the reality that is saying that thing is they don't know that. I guess they are not even helping the child, for example, grow to know, for example, that it's best for you to be a professional with something you like. And that's not just anything. You have to find that one thing you like. Because if you like it, you go to harness them.
Yeah.
You can only get better with time on something you like. And something you don't like, the stress will break you. Right? But you barely get those type of tutorials when you're growing up. It's more like, you know, you can be anything, but no. You can be what you like, that thing that you know, the best thing to you, you can be the best in that. And again, back to society. If you want to be a professional dancer now, you go hungry. Whereas all over the world, that really isn't the case. Even person they make a show, okay, now if you know, there's so much. There's so much.
And even people making all this, the act of craftsmanship, we don't even have it again because people feel like, oh, I can't do this thing. But you know that
but they're exploiting it. There's
true.
craftsmanship going on. Don't worry. Ashoke is in vogue right now.
Yeah, it's not
there's just
exploitation.
There's constant exploitation. They also don't want the people to know self-value enough for you to be able to value yourself valuable enough. Like, oh, Moyare, how then do you evaluate your worth?
Word. Wow. Let me ask you this real quick. What scares you most about the future of Nigeria if things don't change? And what gives you the most hope?
I mean, I don't hope is dope. Yeah, you know, hope is the
used to cope.
the definition of hope really is, you know, wish for something to happen that you have no agency over. That's hope. Like, you cannot hope for something. Like, you can't have food in your front now and say, I hope I can eat it. You say, I will eat this food.
You eat this food.
It's will. I will. You know, I think hope is hope. You know, me, I'm on the will. I believe in willing things into. So I'm willing this nation into better days. You know, willing development on my nation. You know, I want to be actively. You know, when they say hope is also something, you know, it makes you feel as if it's not your responsibility. Like, oh, you just, you know, one day it will just happen. Oh, let's just, you know.
It's in God's hands. God's time is the best.
Yeah, so I don't really, and what I don't want for the country is for anarchy to take over. You know, and the country is a bit ripe for that. You know, services are very poor.
True.
The government coverage of the country is very weak. You know, they have put too much emphasis in protecting themselves and their own assets, you know, forgetting that the country also needs protection. I mean, NSAS was just a small fuse for maybe 15% of the country that participated. I mean, imagine when something like that really happens. And so that's why I really put a lot of effort into working on organizing the people so that we can have a well thought out way out of this.
Anarchy free.
Yeah, you know, maybe not even anarchy filled, but not anarchy led. You know,
I mean, because the way things are going, it seems almost inevitable. Like, it seems like if it keeps getting crazy,
I mean,
it's not
people think
you
know, it can't happen. It won't, you know, it's a little spark, one little thing that nobody will expect, and then
especially if people are being dehumanized every day.
Wow.
So I don't know, you've been born here for how long? Have you ever seen healthcare that is impressive for you?
No.
So you've gotten used to healthcare cannot be impressive. So when you go somewhere, you can't go take picture when they do surgery for UK because the way you to take fine. Whereas nobody say fine, no. Now all the things we're supposed to do there, the bad part of it, the sad part of it is that there's somebody in charge somewhere that is looking away because of something. Now we're not saying don't live your life, but to the point where everybody they like health care, like something that serious.
It's like a rabbit hole conversation.
Oh.
Well, wow. I don't even know what to say right now, though, but I think we should hold the people responsible, like the leaders, though.
We're saying hold yourself responsible because it's not new to you that leadership is the way it is. It's not new to you. You should be seeking.
Yeah, but you cannot hold the leadership responsible if you yourself are responsible.
Yes, wow. You have to make responsible decisions. Don't you, all of you, your economy matters to the truth.
True, yeah.
If you support, for example, the type of music that people are making to awaken consciousness, it will get more rotation. They will be able to do more in their capacity. Now, we're not even saying that's what we're asking for, but we all have to be hands-on for the way forward.
Forget supporting us.
Yeah.
What's your own part in the nation?
In the nation, like the truth. Anywhere there is truth, go and support it. If it's here, support it. Be part of it. Like you have to intentionally.
You have to be intentional.
You have to be intentional because we can't depend on hopeful happenings anymore. A lot of us have aged in this conversation. So let's be real. It's time for everybody to just. It's not even. There's no violence or anything. Just align. Your eyes are open now. Start to align because it's not getting any better now, is it?
No, it's not. All right. What was one uncomfortable truth Nigerians don't want to face but need to face now? They should be treated themselves, right?
Shell said the honesty.
Honestly.
Just be honest with yourself. If you're honest with yourself, you know many uncomfortable truths by yourself.
The one is that our ruling class have built one hotel and one nightclub on almost every street.
Every street.
And yet they complain that we are drinking and having too much sex.
Do you know that building close to Ikoyi passport office that's been abandoned for years?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it will become what you just said now.
Another one.
Yeah. And that place has been there for years though.
The story of that place is funny. You give me Federal Secretariat.
Yeah.
Former Federal Secretariat.
Yeah.
The story of that place is very, very funny.
Wow. All right. This conversation has been insightful. Like, it has opened my head to new ways, and I don't know how to explain it now. I've learned a lot from you now. The elders of the land. You don't want to go by that thing.
No, what we are is what we are.
I mean, I've not yet reached the elder status, but I think I'm heading. I'm going there.
Mentor, leader. Thought-provoking lead.
Our elders are there, but they are not eldering. They are not eldering.
Yes.
They are there. They are not eldering.
So they are giving us too much. See now, you're looking for elder. You know the elders, but
exactly.
We don't want those ones.
They are not doing their but it's not about us wanting them or not, but they have a role to play in our society that they are not playing. And that is what is leading our youth into
so
decay.
many things,
because they are not engaged. The elders of a nation have to be the ones to engage the youth, so that the energies of the youth can be used to develop the nation. But they have to, okay. I was saying this into Vector when we first met that. You look at Nigeria. Do you know how many people are talented physicists? That graduated university with 2.1 upper in molecular physics. Where's the program? You did rocket, you are a rocket scientist. Where's the program?
And they are inventors in Nigeria.
Yeah, but we have inventors in Nigeria.
Okay. Ọ̀pẹ̀lọpẹ̀ rap láyé ìwọ̀n tó lọ ka philosophy. Vector, what will happen?
No. I guess.
Philosophy lets you do plenty things.
You don't come to motivational speaker. Wàá ti kó wọn lẹ́rú lọ bí ìwé.
I go get you.
Mo trust ìwọ wàá ti kó wọn lẹ́rú.
Tí bá ti lọ sí table, I go buy brooch be 600,000 brooch. Different style too. My pastor is so stylish. Evela.
And you know, Vector has a way of convincing you that you believe what he's saying.
Yes, I mean, even football that was saying, like, how many sports? Look at Ekiti, It's a highland, Undo, all those places. And when you live up in the mountains, you know, you have bigger lungs.
Run,
And you can run long distance like this Kenyans who can compete in this long distance running.
Just the higher it is, the colder it gets. So, bro, imagine training there and now going to give them. But we don't have
where is the just look at when you look at the Nigerian games alone, just watch Nigeria, you want to weep.
This babe completely recently now, Toby Amoson. She said,
leave all those professionals. I'm not talking about those ones. I don't know why those ones. See, since those basketball players use their own money to go to Olympics, all these our professional athletes, you just be quiet. I don't want to be hearing, you know, because what, you know, that's another thing to discuss. But I'm just saying, the ones that are amateur, that need to be trained, the local ones that are not broken out to the world, out of this nonsense that's happening here. There's so much that can be done. So much sports, swimming, this one, that one, that can be. These are leagues all over the world. Look at South Africa. Go and look at Olympic medal charts. You will see them. They will be in all the sports that they are doing. Nigeria. You know how useless our elders are is when we are doing our Olympics, when it reach Nigeria turn. Nigeria, the year when Super Eagles our under 23 no qualify to make out, you know, saying football is 22 teams. Look, did you see that last Olympic? We were like 12 of us. How many sports did we compete? We did boxing. Did we go to boxing?
I'm not sure. I think we need.
But listen, all this, even boxing, all these sports. In the world of sports, so many things that can be done in this country to engage young people. But so you now you have said you're a nuclear physicist. Where's Nigeria's nuclear program? If you don't find a way to jackpot, you have to yawulize that brain immediately. You have to yawulize it. To make it functional. What else?
Ring ding 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 ding.
Or you go and buy Logic and Pro Tools or Fruity Loops and start producing.
You see music? Did you see this music setting?
But when you now look, they've diminished our job. Everybody's a musician.
No, because it's very easy to enter the creative space.
You see?
You see what you say?
No, I'm not saying no. I was talking about saying that we
now doctors remain. Very soon people will use internet. Learn doctor work. They don't enter any hospital to begin treat people.
Yes.
They go to
hospital before. Nobody will go and check the certificate.
If they think they will have certificate from the internet, YouTube
certified
University, YTU, they will have it here like this. YouTube, and you'll be legitimate. People will say you know something.
And by the time your guys go and check, you're not sort of this certificate.
When you enter your hospital, you say, what is wrong with you? ChatGPT. Oh yeah, what do you say? ChatGPT say in Benin they pay down.
The patient seems to be suffering from
what do you think is wrong with this patient? ChatGPT will say, I won't die. It's not death.
Can you put botanical name, you know?
Of death?
Of my
Manchesterus Ultrafordus Dedus.
The symptoms seem to be aligned with Manchesterus Ultrafordus Dedus.
Shall we, quick one. How can we change all this?
You've asked this question before now.
Yes, because
we need to become responsible for our country. You know.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a whole lot.
It doesn't.
It takes decision.
The problem we have is national talent is divorced from national development.
We need builders too, professionals.
That's what I'm saying.
Start building now.
Like, use your talent for your nation. That's it. Don't use your talent against your nation. If everybody uses their talent for their nation, Nigeria will. That's like 30% of our problem solved right there. You know, we are too easily swayed against our nation. You know, because to be honest, there's nothing in Nigeria that is fair, that is not touched by corruption. So I know it is difficult. And people can say, Seun can say that now. This one, that one, he has this here. Me, I no go chop. Okay, so this is the decision that we make. Knowing that Seun go, I can be chopping way more than I'm chopping, and I realize that okay, that extra chopping that I didn't work for, that I don't want to be packing inside my mouth because I can, is not worth what I will lose for it. And what is stopping matters to me more than what that thing can buy for me or get for me.
Yeah.
So that's just it. You know, you work in the bank, your guy is asking you to do some shady laundering ish. You know, don't complain first, but organize yourself around like minds in that bank that don't like to do that kind of thing. Gather evidence, expose them. Nigeria need to get whistleblower. No matter
nobody wants snitch now.
When it happen for any company.
Nobody wants snitch.
No, but in this day and age of internet, look at BDM. BDM case is only so they thief my money, they borrow my money. This one. No one is coming from the federal ministries to give dark man see what minister they do, see what police organ they do, see what this one they do. Nobody. That's why I say the professionals are the problem of the country. So they're all inside those places, comfortable with everything happening there. Just part of it.
Constable.
So that's why I tell people, like, I don't want anarchy in this country. Because there's no salvation or there's not going to be any respite for the professionals of Nigeria, because all our government will go wrong. All these rich people that we think that they will enter their honorary NSAS. Let me tell you, the top 500 Nigerians left this country. Don't let anybody come and lie to you that it's a lie. I didn't leave. Everybody base. Everybody base. Don't let anybody lie to you, because some people are lying. They didn't run away.
Seun Kuti and Vector the Bible, thank you very much for this powerful conversation tonight. And please, the EP, drop it. You made mention of Afrobeat and rap. You coined it some
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll tap into that sound, so don't worry. So what? How can people stream? Where should they go to? Where should they listen to?
Everywhere there's music.
Anywhere there's music.
Yeah, on all major platforms. It's down.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that track that you love the most on the EP?
The Matter.
You love the Matter.
You see, you liked it now. You even played the original version.
Okay, let me just keep quiet on that one.
The letters are coming. The letters are coming.
And I don't yap them where we're today, so you are definitely getting the letter. And I hope your guy even finds you.
Wow.
Yes, you know why?
See my elders. Go.
You know why I hope you get fined? Because if you had played it from your heart and you just say, why are they just killing this sound? Play it, go match and go. I'll be like, I'm behind you, my G. That's what's up. Show this guy.
But what if not this time when they play?
Not be this time. You don't play two verses.
You don't know. No, say
I don't say the first one.
You can't talk available and say they're not nonchalant.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can't start to say, I just did it. You just did it.
Please send this letter. Don't listen to Vector.
Quick one, that reminds me. Your song King Kong.
Yes.
Licious Cracky. What's up with him?
He's good, I guess.
Alright, but since that time you didn't work with him again. We've made a lot of music, and really,
so music doesn't have to be the way everybody sees it. It's just sometimes you've done what you need to do with people, and that's all that is. However, I guess he's done a lot of work too after then. So it's not just with me. I'm sure he's worked with a lot of people. So if you genuinely want to know about him, you can look him up and see.
All right. Thank you very much for stopping by tonight. And Lagos City, please listen to the EP, Big Bird and the Viper.
Sham.
They don't know.